Hello and welcome to our new video. In this video tutorial, we will be learning about how to take input on runtime in Java and sum all those inputs to print the result. So without wasting our time, let's start. So in order to understand how we take input on runtime, we have to understand this public static void main method or main method. You can see in main method we have one argument that is of type string, right? And this string argument should help us to take input on runtime. So at runtime, when you write Java, the name of the class, and then by pressing the spaces, you can input the values, and its length can be n. So we will see in couple of minutes how. So let's now create first a class, and I have named it runtime. So within that class, we have created main string args. You can see the main function, and main function has an argument args. Now you can write the name of this parameter string args or a double r or anything, but that has to be string. So what I'm going to do next is I created a variable sum which will accumulate all the results, and then I have created a for loop. What would it do? Let's see. I have initialized I to 0 and I must be less than args dot length. So means whatever the length of arguments must be on runtime, this loop must be one less than them because it's an array and array starts from 0 index to n minus 1 index, and then we increment. So now what we are going to do is we are taking args of I, means initially it must be 0. So the zeroth index must be first converted into a string, and then it must be summed in variable sum. In next iteration, the value of I must be 1, and that 1 must be converted to integer, and then it's summed, and we will keep on doing it until we reach the maximum length of the array which is passed on runtime. And finally, when we are done with it, we just print the result by system.out.println, then the message whatever you want to write, and then finally plus sum means whatever the value of this sum variable is. So how to compile the program? First of all, you need to move to the required directory in command line, and then you have to write java c runtime.java to compile the code, and to execute it you have to write java, then name of the class, then any arguments you want to write. For example, I have given one, then within these arguments you have to press a space. So I have just passed two arguments. You can pass three, four, n arguments, and finally you can see the result is printed on the screen is 3. So I hope this video shall help you. And if you want to learn more about Java, then visit our page. And if you want to know any other concept in Java, let us know in our comment section so that we can help you out.